we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Silk.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Utah leading. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Conley out there with Mitchell. And it's Gay in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Gay. Inside, Gobert. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Jazz have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Utah leading by 4. And here's Conley outside. They get it again. And Gobert kicks to Gay. Had the space there, but it's offline. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clock at 6. No good from Bledsoe.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Gay outside. Gobert with a screen for Gay.
Oh, wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around it.
Favors with the screen. Mitchell passes to Favors, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jazz leading by 4. To the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by Utah. Shot, high post. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league. Had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
And he can't get the first one. Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, you know, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors. And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Now, here's George. He's got 7.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
And the technical free throw is good. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gobert. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. He gives them a double-digit lead. Ingles has got his first bucket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
A shot by Batum, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his second basket of the night.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Clippers trail by 13.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards. And that's what's given them control of this game.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 20.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget, sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Jordan the screen. George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
And thinking back on George's injury, still a very graphic image in everyone's mind, but he was able to bounce back.
Yeah, it was great to see him get some game time before the end of the season after that horrific injury. A credit to him working as hard as he did, as well as to the training staff that got him back to be able to play before the end of the season.
And he makes the first. Utah had a great home court advantage last year here. This crowd knows how to get into an opponent's head.
Kevin, that they do. It's a big part of why the Jazz were able to eke out over 500 last season at home. Ended up 21-20 by winning 4 of their last 5 home games.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you know, with Utah's play at home, they played in a very jazzy way. No pun intended. And by that I mean grinding it out. They were really strong on the glass, but they were second in the league in rebounding differential at home.
And chalk up a few more points for them there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's Ingles. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Shot's good by Gay.
And Utah being so good at home is one reason why they've been so competitive for the majority of their seasons. After last year, they became the only team not to lose 60 games in a season.
Batum attacking. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 6 points for Batum.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Ingles kicks to Gay from the baseline. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shot's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Los Angeles, Bargnani comes in for Jordan. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The free throw drops for Leonard.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Gay can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size, Greg was talking about Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, that's huge. No good from Bargnani.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Mitchell dishes to Favors. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Smith checked in for the Clippers. Gay is screen on Batum. Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. The shot misses, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And Leonard, no good on that one.
And guys, Reggie Jackson was at the end of a yo-yo last season. He starts in Oklahoma for an injured Westbrook. Westbrook comes back, sends Jackson to the
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Bargnani sets the screen for Leonard. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Offline with his three. Jazz leading by 12. Now Clarkson. He's got 6. Favors inside. Bargnani's there. And Favors kicks to Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose. Favors with a screen on Batum. Bogdanovich dishes to Favors. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
There's the feed to Bargnani. The jump hook. That doesn't go either for Bargnani. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ingles, defended by Batum. Ingles passes to Favors. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Bargnani, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Guys, Bargnani was compared to several other international players when he came out. Some said he was Nowitzki. Others thought he might be more like Yao Ming in terms of impact. Ming was the only other player taken 1 overall who had never played high school or college hoops.
And going back to international comparisons, Bargnani was keeping some pace with Nowitzki over his first 5 years, but that's when the injury bug laid into him, and that's not been the case.
You know, and Bargnani was really starting to play great on the offensive end, and defensively, he started to make an impact, but Nowitzki, on the other hand, just kept rising all the way to that true Hall of Fame status. Bargnani still searching.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Puts up the baby hook. Uses the glass to drop it in. Bargnani's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Batum. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And Utah has possession. Here's Clarkson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Clippers trail by 17. And Batum kicks to Ibaka. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ibaka's got 6.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Poked loose. Ibaka comes with the double team, and the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Off the screen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He has 5.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Jackson kicks to Smith. There's a good screen from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that 3-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Clippers trail by 16. On the wing, Batum. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Batum. Power down with both hands.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
One shot. One shot.
"17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Burke. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. He kicks to Gay. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Can't hit. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Jazz lead by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Bledsoe. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Paul George is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Jackson in at the 2. No good from Jordan.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Ibaka. On the wing, Jackson. Jordan against Gobert. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich dishes to Gay, and the shot is good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Leonard attacking George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 12 points for Paul George.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Mitchell. Gay, left side. Here's Conley. That's good.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Jazz making a change here. Favors is checked in.
Derek Favors.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Clippers trail by 17. Back to Bledsoe. And he gets it to go.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Conley kicks to Ingles. Gobert with a screen on Bledsoe. Right side Favors. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score. What a game for Favors. He's got 10 rebounds and also an assist.
That one misses for Favors. Clippers trail by 17. Bledsoe kicks to Jordan. On the wing, George. He dishes it to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Leonard on the wing, screened by Ibaka. Nice work there coming off the screen. 26 points for Leonard.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Ingles. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Ingles passes to Conley. Favors with the screen. Conley into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. The dish to Ingles. Utah gets it back.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Bledsoe outside. There's the pick. Jordan the screen. Here's George. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Clippers trail by 16. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. From 10 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Utah calls timeout.
And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
Los Angeles on D. They trail by 16. And the shot is good. And 11 points for Mike Conley.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Outside, George. Bledsoe outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player. And that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Talking about Eric Bledsoe's contract, many insiders felt like it was too much for a sporadic talent. We knew that he was the good backup in Los Angeles with the Clippers and going to Phoenix in a more prominent role. You know, but he went on to have a dynamic season, proving that, you know, Greg, and you know this position so well, he has the ability to be one of the best league's combo guards, I think.
I agree. I mean, consistency will tell the tale when it comes to Bledsoe. I mean, the rebounds and assists, the averages were up last year, but his shooting percentages were down. So is Bledsoe a near max level player? Only time will tell.
Count that one.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Fades away. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Outside, George. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 16. Conley kicks to Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. High post shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, George. To the wing right side. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here we go, one-on-one. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. Here's Mitchell, covered by Smith. Outside Conley. Favors with the screen. They double-team Conley. The drive by Gobert. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jackson. Batum wide open. He fires. Another shot. Bargnani trying to free himself up. A shot's good from Aldridge.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Favors dishes to Gay. Conley into the lane. Kicks to Gobert. To the inside. Here's Favors. Count it from 12. Favors got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Smith the pass to Jackson. Picked by Bargnani. Shoots off the screen. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Conley kicks to Gay. Out to Conley. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. A baseline J. Another miss by Conley.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Jazz leading by 16. Favors with the screen. Here's Mitchell, defended by Batum. There's Gay. Here's Gobert. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Jazz lead by 18. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pick by Bargnani. Jackson passes to Smith. There's the pick. No good off the front iron.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Gay outside. Favors with the screen. Favors with a screen on Jackson. Here's Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And that one's good. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Gobert. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Bargnani kicks to Batum. Now here is Smith, guarded closer. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Derek Favors. Rodney Hood's checked in for Mitchell, and Trey Burke subbed in for Mike Conley.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Jackson. Utah with the rebound. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Burke with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. Derek, what were the points of emphasis coming into your preparation for tonight?
We just came out, played hard. That was the whole purpose of practice yesterday. Fix what we did, importantly on defense, to just come out and play harder and just play better.
Derek, thank you. Kevin, coaches love it when practice translates to games.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert, who notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Rudy Gobert is a game changer, guys. He had a major effect on this game. First and foremost, his length causes so many problems at both ends of the floor. He's developed into one of the NBA's towers of terror.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.